Hi, moms, parents, and teachers, and maybe a dad. This is Ashley from somerandomlady.com, and I'm here to do part 2 of my homeschool planner series. Part 1 was about the annual setup and tracking pages that I use. If you haven't seen that, you might want that as a quick overview and introduction about how I'm converting my planner. Today we're going to talk about how I use my monthly and weekly spreads to plan our homeschool. I'm just planning for one student. My oldest is kindergarten-ish age. We use a pretty eclectic variety of materials and curriculum in our homeschool, so you'll see notes about all different kinds of subjects and curriculum that I use. When I first sit down to plan my month, I only plan for weeks that are a full 7-day week. If part of the week is in the next month, like January ends on a Tuesday, I'm going to be planning for that week in February. So here you'll see the first week I crossed out because we had camp that week, and then the 3 weeks after that I used for my January plans. We usually don't have any homeschool plans on Sunday, so I use a half box here to plan our language, arts, and math goals for the week. I might not get through everything on this monthly plan, but these are the 3 main ones that I try to get through. After marking our goals, the next thing I do is go through and mark all the days that we're not going to be home the entire day so that I know which days are going to be a little bit lighter. I do have my Explode the Code and Handwriting Without Tears goals on here also. Basically, I just want to do 1 page a day for each of those, and sometimes we go a little faster and sometimes a little bit slower, but this is a good area to keep track. Down here in the notes section, I have what we're doing for each subject. So after making my monthly goals, the next thing I do is come over here to the very first page of the month. In the Recollections Planner, there's always a blank notes page next to the first tabbed page of the month. I make a list of all of the materials that I need to check out from the library, have on hand ready to go, printables that I need to make, and all of the media that I'm going to be using for the month so that I'm not constantly browsing through websites or looking through stuff or going back and scrolling or looking through all of my printables. So my weekly spreads start out like this. It's just a stickered up page. I make a note of what days we're going somewhere. I use the boxes for physical activity, and then I use the icon stickers for all of our different subject areas. The next thing I do, which I'll explain more next week in number 3 in the series, is plan my homeschool week. As I go through our week, I do refer to this very often, not only for what we're doing, but what we're missing, what I need to do the next day, and I make notes as we go through. If we have a sick day, I cross it out with washi tape and I mark that it's a sick day. I also mark down what we're doing every day, the things that we have to do every day. Sometimes it's slower, sometimes it's faster, so I just keep a running tally as we go. Next week, we're going to take a closer look at how I plan my homeschool week, what I start with, what I end with, and how I kind of organize our time. Thanks for watching my video. I hope this gives you some good ideas and tips about how to use your homeschool planner. Mine is pretty sticker intensive. Yours doesn't have to be. A lot of people use a color coding system or just jot stuff down. That's awesome. Do what works for you. I hope that I can give you some good ideas too, and I'll see you for part 3 next week.